Hey everyone, it's Rochelle here with Losing It on Keto, and in this video I have a very simple recipe slash meal idea for high protein, low fat, low carb. So I recently made the crumbles. This is my graham cracker recipe video, and now I'm putting those to use in a parfait, and you'll see other recipes making use of the idea. So the basis for this is the no-bake cheesecake, whose idea for that I got from Wendy at Losing It on Keto. Or I'm sorry, Losing It on Keto is me. Loving It on Keto. And so what I have here is I've got a carton of 2% cottage cheese, which is 454 grams. So it's a 16-ounce carton. Followed by 60 grams of sour cream, which is a quarter of a cup. So we've got that added here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I am going to add, and I guess I don't need to weigh anything else out, so I'm going to just go ahead and turn the scale off for now. I just go ahead and add the rest in. So to make this a parfait, I am going to I got to get my sweetener here. I am going to use a fruit flavored protein powder. So I have blueberry, so I'm going to use blueberry. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add 2 tablespoons of this blueberry protein powder. So this happens to be KetoChow's blueberry pie. So once again, I'm just doing 2 tablespoons. Okay, now I really like the combination of blueberry and lemon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow that up with this Vital Proteins lemon collagen, and I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of this. If you don't have this and you want a lemon type flavor, you can replace this with 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. I just find the lemon adds such a vibrancy that I really, really, really enjoy. Okay, then I've got a sweetener, a granulated sweetener. I'm using Splenda Magic Baker. So I'm going to do a quarter of a cup. So that's 4 tablespoons. I've cut this down from 1/3 of a cup. I may even go less than that in future ones because I'm just finding I don't need as much sweetener the longer I do PSMF. Okay, so I've got that. That's most of it. Now I'm going to do a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then I'm going to do, because I want a fruit flavored parfait, so I'm making a parfait without actual fruit, so I'm going to do a squirt of the pomegranate blueberry. It's another reason why I could go lighter on the granulated sweetener. So that's it, you guys. It's that simple. So I'm going to use my little food processor here. Oh, and I forgot. I want 1 tablespoon of gelatin. And I suppose you could skip this, but I'm going to go ahead and add it. It will have it set a little more once it's refrigerated, but you can eat this right after making it. And I have found it really doesn't set much up after this. So you can add it or leave it out. Okay, so that's everything. Now we're going to go ahead and put our lid on this little food processor. And then go ahead, add that on and mix this up. Okay, go ahead and remove this guy. Go ahead and take the lid off of this, and then I'll wind up mixing the rest of that by hand. Whatever's on the sides that didn't get mixed in well. And I'm going to put it in, so this is 4 servings. So I'm going to distribute it evenly among the 4 servings, but I want to weigh this out to see how much does the recipe weigh, so that I know how much is evenly proportioned. So I'm just going to take one of these. I want to get the blade out here and get all of this off the blade. This is so delicious, you guys. This is my new favorite recipe. The satiety, because of the crumbles that we're going to add here in a second, is just through the roof for me. It's how I got through all of my Thanksgiving cooking and baking. It's so filling, and I didn't want to stop and make a meal. And so I just had this, and oh my God, so satisfying. And like I said, the satiety from this is through the roof. And following PSMF, because you're doing lower calorie, you know, you're always looking for ways to get the biggest bang for your buck, so to speak. And this recipe definitely does it, at least for me. And the blend of that blueberry with lemon, for me, it makes a perfect parfait flavor. But if you want to do, you know, a strawberry, whatever, just change the flavor of your protein powder. Use extracts. Use steeping the tea bags. There's lots of ways to get different flavor profiles. Okay, so we've got this mixed well. Let's see how much we've got here. So my plan is to get this all out of here, weigh what the total recipe is, and then evenly distribute it among the four serving dishes. And you want to have this as a take and go. You know, you can get a parfait cup. I see they even make them with attachable spoon, you know, where the spoon attaches and you can detach it. and make it fully portable. Okay, so let's see how much we've got here. Looks like about $5.90. So good. I'll get the last of this. It'll be a little bit more. Of course, it keeps ending on an odd number as I'm trying to get an even number. All right, $5.94. So it's about 148, 149 grams of this per container. So let's do the first one. So I'm going to do 74 grams. Well, a little bit more than that, I guess. I'm not going to worry about it being perfect. Okay, and then in terms of my crumbles, I've got 80, well 78 to be precise. So that's 20 per, or thereabouts, 19 or 20. So I'm going to do 10 in the middle. So I'm going to go to 108 here. Okay, and then I want to take this to 159. Okay, close enough. Now we're going to add 9 grams more to 169. And there's our 148 plus 20 grams of crumbles. There we go. So there's one serving of the parfait. Okay, I'm going to repeat this each time. There you have it, you guys. 4 parfaits that are high protein, low fat, low carb, super easy. And one recipe of the crumbles makes, a good number of parfaits. And I just can't get over the chew factor with this increases the satiety. So in case you're wondering, one recipe here is 189 calories, 29 grams of protein, 7 grams of fat, 6 total carbs, 5 net carbs, for a protein to energy ratio of 2.4. But like I said, don't let the carb count scare you off or anything. The satiety factor here is outstanding. So there you guys go. Another easy PSMF recipe that really makes the PSMF program work, because while it's lower calorie, you are filled you are full for a long period of time upon consuming this. And like I mentioned, feel free to change the flavor profile to be what you like. If you like a certain fruit, well, try and find a protein powder with that, or use an emulsion, use extracts, use tea bags to get your flavoring. And you say, well, there's no liquid in this. How would you do a tea bag? Well, you can take, a quarter cup of water, heat it, steep your tea bags in it, and then take your tea bags and just press them out into here to get the flavor. So there's blueberry, there's blackberry, there's tangerine, etc. I've shown that when I've made the Jell-O. So Celestial Seasonings puts out an awesome fruit set of tea bags that have no caffeine. So consider that for this as well. Okay? So that'll do it for this recipe, for this video, for this meal idea. Hope this is helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.